Hello there, guys, and welcome to my 8th midweek hangout. This is the last for this week, actually, because next week is going to be the birthday bash live, and then the week after that we'll be back with the midweek chat, and I'll be back with the Saturday one coming this weekend. I am at the moment joined by Malcolm, aka Mate of December. Do you want to introduce yourself, mate?
Hey, it's me, and I love you all. And if you're lucky, I might flash my bottom at you, because I know you'll want to see it, because it's the most beautiful thing in the world. So from me, the hunk of YouTube, to you, hello.
What would you describe me as? The second hunk of YouTube.
No, the balded man of YouTube.
Bald?
Yes, look at here.
Hello, I'm bald.
You look, when you put your hands like that, you look like RoboCop. You know when he's in that, you know, he's the metal creature, like, Lois, stop them, Lois, they can't get me, I need to eat my baby food.
Maybe I ought to be called Robo.
I'm just going to say this quickly, Adam. Sketchy was supposed to be in here today, and we're waiting to see if she comes. So on Saturday, you'll hopefully, if you're around, you'll be invited to the chat, because Sketchy contacted James, and James was going to have Sketchy in the chat today, and then, but we want in future, hopefully, we'll have you more in the chats because we enjoy your company.
Yeah.
And I love you, man. You're the love of my life, Adam. I can't stop thinking about you. It's like this. When I think about you, Mark, goes like this. Boom, 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 boom. So I think about that potato.
I thought there was only one person that your heart went for.
Yeah, Adam.
No, your wife.
What wife?
Your wife.
Oh, the wife. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Oops.
Hey, you shouldn't say that if she's near you.
She's going downstairs. No, but seriously, no. Obviously, I love Donna.
I know you're mucking about, and it's okay to muck about. You know, it's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, hunks of YouTube! I'm glad you got your laptop sorted, James. Dan missed the start, lol, and that's.
I told you, Alex, and you didn't get the message. Oh, that's a shame. And Kelly, hello, Kelly. Good to see you. I think Kelly has never missed a single chat.
I don't think she have either.
Even when they've been spontaneous, she just finds them. I don't know how she does it.
I don't know. Are they like at the top of the page? I suppose they are.
I think Kelly stalks you, because you'll be in a chat. All of a sudden, I say, like when I was watching one of you and Gaff, first thing I saw was, oh, Kelly's in the chat. Kelly says this. I was like, how the fuck did that happen? It amazes me constantly.
Can I just say something in a minute, just quickly? Sorry, prior to this chat, I haven't been able to do any videos or upload them to do my laptop problem just lately. Today, I went to the computer shop and got it all sorted out. And so after this, meaning tomorrow, I'll be able to do more videos and do more gameplays of the X-Files and have them all uploaded and stuff. So there'll be more videos prior to this chat. Sorry about that, Malcolm. I just wanted to say.
You've got a comment from Alex saying, what was wrong with your laptop?
It was Windows update. It was playing up, so I had to have it removed. And it kept coming up with a disk read error. And it kept causing me to keep restarting and turn off my laptop. Sometimes it goes straight back to Windows 8.1. Other times it just wouldn't. It still come back with the same error. So I had to take it back to the computer shop that I bought it in. And they removed the Windows update that was seeing to the problem. And since I got home, it's all been fine now. So hopefully it'll stay like this.
Well, the good thing is, at least now you know what to look for if you have the same problem again.
Yeah.
You know? Just like Windows updates and that. It's actually kind of funny because it's one of those things, like I said before, you know, it's one of those easy things you can just do. But if you don't know what could be the problems, I mean, I'm not the biggest savvy when it comes to computer stuff. I know some bits, obviously, but I'm not, you know, big. I'd say I'm probably, you know, the same as you, James. You know, the computer knowledge. I'm good, but I'm not that good. Hey, Adam. But you know, it's one of those things. I mean, I found a problem on my old laptops with an update, but that was by luck because my cousin told me. Now it's one of the easiest things to just figure out when that happens because you figured it out, you know.
Have you ever had a real hard problem that you got really frustrated over and you couldn't see to it?
Yeah, getting cum at my keyboard.
Sorry?
Getting cum out my keyboard. You know.
Getting a rotten crumb on your keyboard.
Yeah, getting cum out of the keyboard. Oh dear.
What was it? What was it? What was it? A biscuit crumb?
Oh, now when you've done it for years on the same laptop, it kind of stops it. So.
What was it? A biscuit crumb?
No, not biscuit crumb. Cum. You know what shoots out your penis? Oh dear. You know that white stuff that goes like this. I remember my old computer screen was covered in it, and you can't wash it off properly either. Oh, Tash is here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, you turned up late.
I'm sorry I'm late. A certain James didn't tell me what time the chat was, so.
I'm sorry, it was 9 o'clock.
You just said tonight, so.
Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, you both alright?
Yeah.
Well, I was just saying to James that he asked what my last major problem was with the computer I had, and I said getting cum all over it.
Yeah.
All in the keyboard. So there you go. You've caught up now.
I was going to say, did it stick all your keys, kind of?
It does. And what people forget is when it gets sticky on your keys, every time you try and type, it sticks to your finger, even after it's dried. So whatever you do, always keep away from the keyboard. Hit the screen, because at least you can see through it.
And I thought you said crumb as in a biscuit crumb.
This is the guy that when I said the other day about Adam's beard, he thought that I was talking about bush. He didn't get the other bit because I said bushiness. I said bushy. He got that, but he didn't get the other part. I don't think. It was funny.
Oh dear.
Jensen Ackles just posted on Twitter that he's going to star in Blackwater Vampire 2 as a birthday gift to James. If he does, his career's finished. That's career suicide.
I was going to say, yeah.
Hey Tash, yeah, I really enjoyed your TV show overview.
What's with the echoing?
The what?
There's severe echoing coming from feedback coming from you, Tash.
Oh, sorry. I'll turn my volume down. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
That's what otherwise it goes over what people are saying and you can't hear them as good.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
I said I enjoyed your TV show overview, Tash.
Yes. Yeah, my overview. Yeah. A lot more box sets than I thought.
The addendum after that was interesting because we didn't see no X-Files in the question.
It kind of dawned on me. I was just like, oh, they're going to be wondering where my X-Files are. So.
You've got a lot more box sets than I have of that show. I mean, I've got the seasons 1 to 8 of the VHS box sets, but you've got the key files too.
Yeah.
I ain't got any of them. And guess what? I don't want them.
No, exactly. It's
Why?
Well, the thing is, the X-Files sets, right, nowadays, over here, because I'm in America now, I can't say it in England now, right, I don't need to go buy them off Amazon or wherever because all I've got to do is wait until I go and buy and sell, and they'll be in there for $3 each.
Exactly.
Kelly said, "Hey Tash, we have all missed you."
Yeah, I've been hiding. That's what it is.
She's been hiding in shame, sending me poisonous pen letters.
Yeah.
She sent me one letter saying, "Malcolm, I love you and I can't have you, so I shall not be on the chat no more, because you are a true hunk of spunk, and I need you. I want you. Because I can't have you because you're in a completely different country, married, and everything. I won't be on the chat no more. Signed sincerely, the woman who stares at you from afar."
Yeah.
Well, you've got a bad cough today, haven't
Yeah. Something tickling in the back of my throat. But I better not say that, seeing as you're making cum jokes and that. So.
Oh dear.
Tash, have you seen my gameplay videos?
No, I haven't. I knew you were doing them, but I didn't realise. I've not really been on YouTube much, so.
Okay.
How's your PC capturing going? How's the PC capturing going? Is that going okay, or?
Yeah, I've got it's a software called OBS, and I've got it working with the X-Files game now, which is working pretty good.
Nah. The PC version of the game is much better than the console version.
Of what?
Of X-Files, the first game.
How come? Why do you think that?
Oh God, it was not made. It should never have been put on the console. Because you can do so much in the PC version. I mean, the emailing and stuff like that makes more sense. And you can't do it in the console version. And it's stupid. So.
I thought the console version was completely different.
No, it's the same, but some of the mechanics don't work in the console version.
Oh.
So they feel completely stupid.
Your reviews, that's with the console version, yeah?
Yeah, that was the console. That was my first encounter with the game, back when it was first released, and that kind of pissed me off so much that when I got the opportunity, I was like, I got to review this. And then one of the people watching my review was like, "Oh, you should try the PC version." And at that time, I thought, like Malcolm said, I thought, "Oh, it's just exactly the same." And then I got the PC version, and it just made more sense. So
you prefer the PC one now? Yeah.
Definitely. So, but I just saw X-Men, the new X-Men film the other day. So.
You enjoy it?
Is it good?
It's okay. It's not the best film I've ever seen, but it was pretty good. But it pissed me off because I don't know if you've ever played the Portal games, but it essentially ripped off Portal, so that kind of pissed me off.
Oh, we've got a question.
Oh.
Malcolm, have you watched any of the movies from your last update? Yes, I have. I watched Nightmare Beach. I think it's Nightmare Beach. Was that right? That one you recommended. I watched that. I can tell you a little bit what I think about it now. I think the film's great. You know, in Killing Pill, when they touch his bike and all that, and all this, that was great, right?
I've not seen that. Is that good?
It's pretty good. It's filmed Italian style because it's directed by Umberto Lenzi, who's one of my favourite directors. He's known for doing Giallo movies in Italy as well as gang warfare ones, like this one, for instance, like Gang War in Milan, and I love his films. And if I'd known Nightmare Beach had been one of his films, I'd have seen it a lot sooner. It is a good movie, and what I like is when the boy gets beaten up when he follows the girl, and he goes, "What are you looking at?" to the biker, and he touches, he goes, and dies. But the best thing involves John Saxon, right? The kids break into his little cabin home, right? And they open his cupboard and they find sex stuff like a strap-on, leather chains, And she went, oh, it's a murderer. And the bloke went, no, he does. Being kinky doesn't make him a murderer. And I went, no, but it makes him a deviant, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, John Saxon, sexual deviant, right? It had a ring to it. The ending was so stupid, right? The ending was so funny because he's chasing them on his bike without his helmet on. Ooh, you know, and then he crashes into the tyre and goes flying on the electric. And I'm like, the whole film is.
It's everybody I know.
That's the whole film. People getting electric and just going. And I'm like, this is excellent. So I.
It looked like you were going crazy then, Malcolm.
I went crazy years ago, right? But the film was so good, I bought it because I collect a lot of, obviously, you know, Umberto Lenz's films, you know, Dario Argento, Lucio Fulci, Ruggiero, and all that. But yeah, I watched that, and that was good. What else did I watch? I watched Shiz All That, which I hadn't seen in years. Let me see. I watched Shiz All That, which I hadn't seen in years. And I have to say, the film is still pretty.
It's got
someone who looks just like me in it. That's right. Freddie Prinze Jr. Freddie Prinze Jr. looks just like me.
No, he do.
He looks just like me. Anyway, I saw that again, and I have to admit, I really enjoyed it again. It's still a fantastic movie, dated a tiny bit, but still great. What else? Army of Darkness I'd seen before, and I tell you, it's my favourite one. It's my favourite Bruce Campbell Evil Dead film.
Yeah.
Because it's the most stupidest and hysterical film I've ever seen in my life.
I love Army of Darkness.
Yeah, it's a great film. The other two Evil Deads, to me, they're all right, but Army of Darkness is the best.
I've only ever seen them once.
And how often can you say that about a third film in a trilogy?
Exactly, yeah.
I watched Come Down again, where the kids, they go up into this block of flats to a park road station. Basically, somebody's killing them one by one. Adam Deacon getting killed's the best part because I hate that little midget. It's in everything in England. Dreadful, right? So I enjoyed that. The ending, people were a bit like, but I thought it was alright. Tonight I'm going to get on to watching Duck Dynasty because I've always fancied watching this. So I thought $3, why not?
Well, yeah, exactly. For $3, it's.
Yeah, I mean, in there they had all the first 3 seasons, and they were all $3 each. But Donna says to me, "Get one, and then if you like it, you get the other 2." And I was like, "I want them all. You let me buy them all." No. But I did buy, and I was so glad about this. I got another one of the double pack Godzilla movies. So I watched Final Battle, I think it is. And I gotta admit, it wasn't the most exciting Godzilla film in the world. It was the first one I'd ever seen. But I enjoyed it. I still liked it. I like the whole fact
Is it better than the Matthew Broderick one?
The Matthew Broderick one was made in the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was just going to say, you were saying about Godzilla movies. I was like, is it better than that one?
It's definitely better than that one. What I like about it is you've got all these ugly-looking CGI effects. Like you've got all these Japanese people going, "No, run for your life! Oh no!" And then in another film, it's Godzilla's going to save us, right? And then the film later is, "Run for your life! No!" Then it's Godzilla's going to save us with Mothra, right? Then after that, I big can't guess what happens next. Oh no! Help us! Help us! But in Japanese, it's like this. Sake! Oh, sake, sake, sake! Whoa, no! And you're like, okay. I gotta admit, I do love the effects of Godzilla in that. I think they're a lot better than the CGI crap we get now.
Was that your impression of the Godzilla just now, Malcolm?
My impersonation of Godzilla is this, ready? Because I'm not a big massive thing with a towel, I can't really do the face for it because he's got a weird face like that, hasn't he?
You look more like a zombie.
I should get a hangy thing, and then when we start the chat, I should hang from it and scream out, "I'm Mothra!" Like, "Ooh-ah!" You know.
Okay. What would your impression be of a zombie?
A zombie.
Yeah. How different is your Godzilla impersonation to a zombie?
Right? When you do a zombie, you have to be Bob. You know, from Day of the Dead. So you got to be like, or to be a good zombie, you just have to act like James daily. So
Daily.
like this.
Yeah.
There's no zombie better than Bob.
Who's Bob?
Bob's the zombie in Day of the Dead. He's the best zombie in the whole world. Donna fell in love with Bob.
Is that because he looks like you?
He looks nothing like me, but I wish he did. Can you imagine that? It's like a Bob with a beer.
Now you see, George A. Romero's now going to London Film at Comic-Con. I'm going to have to go up to him and do that impersonation.
Is he really?
Yes.
Why not stop that? Do you know what?
So I'm going to come on the chat afterwards and go, look what I got.
I tell you this, right? Since I moved to America, I've missed meeting Dario Argento, Umberto Lenzi, and some other people that come at Comic-Con, and then George A. Romero.
Yeah, well, they got Stan Lee going to that one as well, but...
Stan Lee, who's that? He's a nobody. He ain't done nothing in his life.
He's done nothing, no.
Oh, nothing, you know, he's a bum. I don't know why he always goes there, because he wants 45 quid as well.
Yeah.
45 quid.
Not as bad as Ian McDermott, who plays General, what's his name, Palpatine in Star Wars. Yeah. He wants £70.
Oh, nice. Well, what goes with Stan Lee is you get your picture of a guy if you haven't got who's going to pretend he's your granddad for 2 minutes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, you know, Stan Lee, Mr. Granddad. Oh, you know, the thing that annoys me is you can't take things in there with you.
Oh no, yeah.
So, because I would have liked to have took in something like, you know, I don't know, a web slinger or something.
Yeah.
And then been swinging across the thing as the picture was taken. You know, like, hold on, like, yo, and the picture of my face, like.
Kind of photo bombing.
Yeah.
Tash?
Yeah?
You go to the London Comic Con every year?
Yeah, it's because the thing is it's my birthday. Well, it's not this year. It's normally my birthday weekend, so me and a friend we always go. So it's kind of my birthday treat. But it's the weekend after my birthday this time. So.
Oh, nice. Well, let me answer this question. Let me answer this before we carry on. Oh, hold on. Thank you. Oh, look at that. You're so wonderful, you aren't you? Thank you. Thanks, buds. I have a drink. See, the highlight of being married to a very loving wife is you get looked after. Anyway.
She brings you drinks, yeah.
Brings me drinks and brings me food.
Oh!
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a pizza pet bread thing. But let me say this. Malcolm, I've got Savage Streets and the Redeemer to watch tonight, tomorrow morning. Okay, Alex, well, Savage Streets has got a real killer soundtrack. Awesome film. And The Redeemer, I really liked it. I think you will too if you like films. You'll have to let me know what you think of it. I would actually appreciate if you did tell me, because I'm a big fan of both of them. You know, where did you get them from anyway? Did you download them? Did you get the Arrow release to Savage Streets, and where did you get the Redeemer from? I'm just curious, to be honest. What's this? James, can you please do your RoboCop impression?
My what impression?
The RoboCop one. Remember the one I call RoboCop? Go on, do it. Come on. You know the...
Who asks that?
Let's have a look. Jimmy Richards.
I'm already
Okay,
in
well,
it. Welcome. Can you do that?
what?
Can you do that?
Now, I can't put my hands on my head.
Yeah.
Like, I can't do this. Lois, stop them, Lois. I need my baby food. I don't know where my wife is. Oh. What about the bit where he's got stabbed in the chest by Bodrick, where he's like this? I love that. That's the best scene in the whole movie.
Well, that's the guy in the toxic waste that I love.
You know, my cousin hates that. He says that's one of the most violent things he's ever seen.
I will say that was one of the main, one of the worst things I saw for ages. I was just like,
I remember seeing with my mum. I remember seeing with my mum when I was a kid and going, "Oh, I'd do her." And she went, "That's a bloke," and I went, "Still do it."
Again, you said earlier about not taking props in for the photo shoots. You can sometimes. I just can't imagine them letting a web slinger in. So.
Well, the thing is, it's like the Game of Thrones pill. Most people would like to take a sword in with them.
Yeah.
Which kind of takes away. They should charge like 10 quid more or something.
I don't know. We just met the guy, one of the guys out of the TV show Arrow, and we went in for a photo shoot. And my friend took a bow and arrow in, and I took swords in, and we gave him a gun to hold, and we got our picture taken. So.
Where was the gun pointing?
At the cameraman. It was a toy one anyway, but.
What else would it be? You'd take a live gun in to shoot her.
You know, we just felt like, well, because this was at Collectomania a couple of weeks ago, so.
Alex, are they the Blu-rays? How long did it take to get to you? I'm sorry, I was just answering Alex's.
Oh, sorry.
I like Code Red, but I'm not too keen on Bill, the bloke who runs it. He's got real attitude for him about all these other companies. And he does great film releases. I love his film releases. I think they're great. But it's always gone about his product's bad when it's good. And he's always complaining about people who get overseas. If they buy stuff and it don't turn up, it's their fault, basically. So it's like, I love this. Look at this. This is what I've got. Look.
See, look, that's us with weapons.
Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?
It's David Ramsey. He was in Dexter and Arrow. So.
I'm talking about that one. I'm talking about that one with the sword. Who's that?
Somebody who's sweating. That was bloody boiling in that outfit.
I tell you, it does. It looks like it was really hot.
We were having a bit of a heat wave that weekend anyway, but you put on 3 bloody layers. It was just like, not doing this again.
So did you have to buy? Did you have to pay for 4 tickets to have to have you both in twice?
No, we just had to buy a ticket each.
Oh, okay.
So.
Any more questions?
Yeah, we do. Here's one. Mel, you hunk of spunk.
Yeah.
You are by far the most beautiful man on YouTube. Thank you. That came from Adam. Very love, mate.
So are you going to be seeing the new Godzilla film?
I am. James was gonna.
I was going to. I was going to today. No, sorry, not today. I was going to tomorrow, but something else cropped up, so I'm going to probably do it next. Actually, no, I'm doing something else next week. Probably see it the week after, still.
I want to go see it, but I'm broke now because London Film and Comic Con is working out so expensive. So
I hate it. I'm looking forward to going to San Diego Comic-Con, where you meet the real stars.
Yeah, real stars.
Well, where the real Stanley will be, not that copycat fake at the London one. He's just an old granddad.
Oh yeah, he's just some old guy they've pulled in.
Let me answer this. Hold on. Where was it? Where is it? Where did? Yeah, both Blu-ray. He mentions on Twitter quite a lot. So they want me shit for 3 weeks, but they turn it after 8 days. Yeah, he does that a lot. That's the one thing I don't like about him. I love his products. I think they're great. But I really hate the bitching. I hate when people do that, especially when they've got quality stuff, because, you know, at the end of the day, you want people to buy from you. You don't want to drive them away, but he does. Oh, that was a good way to end that.
There's a lot of snot on your...
Ever since I learned about allergy problems.
Bless you.
Yeah, bad allergy problems.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. It's just, it really gets to me a bit. I cry sometimes.
What is it you're allergic to?
I don't know.
Oh, just...
I don't know, because before I moved I wasn't allergic to anything. So it could be just the whole area.
Just America you're allergic to.
It probably is. Yeah, Kelly, you know, like I said, great products, just not the best salesman. Like, people go, can you get this? And he goes, oh, Vinegar Syndrome are stealing another release from me, and I can't afford to buy anymore. You know, shut up, get on with your job, or fuck off and quit. We don't care about your life, we care about the movies. Do what you're meant to do, be professional. Don't be a whiny bastard. Alright? Because it just makes people pity you, and when they pity you, they won't buy from you because they think you're stupid. That's for you. Boo! We should have him on, they should have him on Bill's Got Talent. Boo! Complaining about his Blu-ray releases. And then have Son Cole go,
Yeah.
Malcolm?
Yeah?
Are you waiting for any more Blu-rays or DVDs to arrive?
What's that?
Are you waiting for any more Blu-rays or DVDs to arrive?
I am. Debbie Does Dallas. Inside Deep Throat. Naughty Schoolgirls 3 and 4. No, I'm joking. I've got, I'm waiting for Ray Donovan.
Don't you own those already?
What's that?
I said, don't you know own those already?
I don't. I have my personal sex tape of Sketchny as well, but that's...
Yeah, we don't talk about that.
But, no, seriously. Seriously, no, I'm waiting for...
You're still waiting for mine to arrive.
What?
What?
You're still waiting for my DVD to arrive I sent you.
I'm still waiting for it. I'm hoping it turns up today.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for James's thing he sent me, which I'll make a video of as soon as it gets here, whether it's midnight, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever. So don't worry about it, James. You'll get your video. And I'm waiting for Ray Donovan Season 1 on Blu-ray. Do you know what? That's one of my new favourite TV shows. Alright? And I'm waiting for True Blood Season 6.
Oh. I never watched True Blood.
True Blood, the best bit about True Blood is sucky. You know what?
Malcolm, I might be getting True Blood Season 6 next week.
Then we can watch it together.
Yeah, you can Skype watch it.
Yeah, we can go like this. Oh, sucky me offy, yeah. The best bit is Bill. Get it, Bill? In the thing, it goes like this. The best scene is in Series 1, where they're all sniffing her, sniffing Saki, and he goes like, leave her alone, she's mine. And you're like, and they're like, okay, Bill, okay. And he's like, she's mine. And you're like, okay, calm down. She's mine. And you're like, this guy's getting really possessive now. She's mine. And you're like, okay, Bill, if you want to scare me, get a scary name. You know what I mean? She's mine. And the best bit I like about HBO shows is I like how they have really realistic things in it, like vampires, with fairy wings floating in the air like, eh. I'm half fairy, quarter wolf, and quarter vampire. But did anybody hear the complete series? Yes, finally, we've all been waiting for it. Of The Sopranos is coming out on Blu-ray.
Oh.
I'm so glad I didn't buy the Blu-rays, and that comes out in November.
Oh, so you can get a complete box set instead of the individual ones.
Yeah, because they only released Series 1 and 6 on Blu-ray for years.
Oh.
And I was going to rebuy them because I sold them to come in. But I'm glad I didn't now.
There's been chatter for a while. They've just started chatter about the X-Files being put onto Blu-rays, so...
Oh, that was supposed to be coming out on Blu-ray back in 2009.
Yeah, well, we're talking about 20th Century Fox, so... it could be another 10 years before that happens.
If X-Files comes out on Blu-ray, it's going to be a nightmare because everybody's going to be going on about that show again.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean more than we already do now?
It's bad enough having James as a friend and him going on about it constantly. Have you seen that episode in X-Files? No! Let's, Tash, have you seen this episode of X-Files? And you're like, yes. And I'm like, no!
I've only seen that episode like 100 times. I could probably quote it. Malcolm sat there going, no, please stop.
I like X-Files, but the one thing I don't like about it is I hate when, you know when people talk about stuff, and it's great, and you've seen the show, but you've seen it so long, but you can't talk about it because you can't remember that episode.
Yeah.
That's the one thing I hate. I like when people talk about what they think of shows and stuff, but it's like if you'd watched Arrow, right? And someone's talking about it, it's a show you really like, because I really like X-Files.
Yeah. But
you haven't seen it in ages, you can't talk about that episode. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Malcolm, are you familiar with the season 5 vampire episode?
In what?
The X-Files.
See, what did I just say? It's winding me up now, look.
Yeah, I am.
He was listening.
I watched Elysium.
What year?
Yesterday I watched the film Elysium.
Oh, I haven't seen that. It's really good with Matt Damon.
Well, Donna loves it, but I hate it. Hey, look, let me show you what happens. He's walking through the movie like somebody like this. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Then he gets trapped in this radiation thing. He's going to die in 5 days, but he's taking pills where it'd be normal. So they plant this metal thing on him, and he's walking around like this. I am Matt Damon. You call me Max, right? And you've got Jodie Foster now on Elysium, which is the perfect galaxy in space thing. And I'm just like this. This is boring. But I only watched 45 minutes of it. I'm going to watch the other hours, so I might pick up. They all want to get...
Sorry, what are you saying?
I was just going to say this. The reason they want to get to Elysium is because on Elysium, they've got this machine that fixes you of all illnesses and all brokerages. Basically keeps you alive.
Alright. It's an electric motorbike.
Basically. Except you lay down on it and it goes... Mm.
You know, they just started a new TV show on Sky called Penny Dreadful, and it's got Josh Hartnett and stuff in. And it's essentially like a League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, but on TV. And I sat down to watch it, and it was so boring. I was just sat there going...
Jimmy Richards recommended that, and all.
Oh, really? Oh, well,
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I'm not saying everybody won't like it, but I didn't. I found it so boring. I was like, I'll give it... I thought, I'll wait until the second episode. I'll try and give it some time to pick up, but I just couldn't. I could barely sit through the film.
I downloaded it, and I haven't watched it yet.
Alright. Oh, you might like it, like I say. It might just be me.
Does it have nudity in it?
There was a distant sex scene, if you will, for about 10 seconds. A little nudity, but nothing much.
I'd probably just watch it for Timothy Dalton.
Yeah.
Old man Dalton.
You like Timothy Dalton?
Yeah, of course I do. Timothy Dalton is one of the greatest actors of all time.
Timothy Dalton's badass.
He is, isn't he?
How about when he was in Doctor Who?
Then he sucked.
Why?
Because he was in Doctor Who, going like this. I am on the council. And I will cancel you. And then every time I watched him in Doctor, it always reminded me of Folgo's. He goes, I got to disqualify you, Annie. That's what always reminds me.
His voiceover monologue was pretty badass, but it was such a poor script. I was just like, lame.
Alex said, I thought Penny Dreadful was a bit all over the place.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What's this? Jimmy Richards. I like when the child vampire is killed in True Blood Season 5. That's nice, isn't it?
See, I keep saying children on TV are evil.
Children in real life are evil. Those little shits, they follow me across the world and play football and basketball outside my window and cause me severe headaches.
Oh,
Boom,
little shit.
boom, boom, boom. Why? Everybody says it's just kids. But can't we just do a thing where we can just kill them or we'll put them in a box? You know, because I want peace. I have severe headaches. And I can't get it because I boing, 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 boing.
Why are children on TV so evil then?
Every time they turn up, it's just like, they're going to be evil. And they normally are.
Even the little girl in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Well, no, but...
That's for sure.
I meant generally on TV. Certainly.
Alright, let's think of some nice kids.
Yeah.
How about the little boy in what's it called? Artificial Intelligence.
I haven't seen that movie. I got it on DVD, but I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it? That's one of the most amazing films you'll ever see. That film made me cry for a year. Seriously, every time I looked at the case, I went, oh no! Seriously, same films ever do that to me.
But again, that's a film. I'm talking TV shows normally, then.
Like TV shows, okay. I say we're getting a bit funny now, are we? It's TV shows, not
it's TV shows.
okay, let's see.
They're evil or annoying.
Yeah, that's true. Or they've got a real squeaky voice like this. Hey, Mummy! Mummy, can you help me? Mummy, I lost my toilet. Mummy, I'm stuck. Please help me.
I love kids, but just on TV and that, it's just like, please go away. Please stop. But like, what you were saying about the bouncing balls and stuff, it's like I'm in my house is in a relatively enclosed area, and they still come outside and just bloody make a noise, or come and knock on my door and run away. It's just like...
Tash, I had the same problem when I was in England. I was in like a little area, and there was a little green bit with some trees, and there was a park just 2 minutes up the road, a big massive park. Yeah, instead of going to the park, I had 30 or 40 kids on my green, kicking football, sitting against my window, banging the window, running through my gate, banging on the doors, and it's just like...
Oh, I'm in a patioed area. There is grass right outside the area, and they would rather come in and play on the patioed area.
That's what they do.
Yeah.
I went out there one day, and I went, you little fuckers, and I threw a big bucket of water all over them. Right? And went like this, fuck you, fuck! And all this. You know.
And they keep knocking on my door and annoying the dog and then running off. And one of these days, I feel like just opening the door and letting the dog go and see where it goes to find
The thing is, it's not just mould, it's you as well. It's not fair on you, is it?
Oh no, especially because my living room's quite long, so for me to get up, walk to the door and that is quite frustrating.
It takes 2 years to get there.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Malcolm?
Yeah.
Did you say you had to throw water over adults as well, the kids' fathers?
Well, one year, the adults thought, oh, we'll come round, we'll tell him, that fucker, you're not messing with my kids. Alright? So I thought, you know what, you ain't got a clue your fucking kids, though, you scumbags. So I told them through the door, your kids are trash. Just like their parents are looking after them. So bang, 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 oh, come out here, you arsehole. Say that to my face. So I got a big bucket of water, I poured flour in it, took a dump in it and peed in it, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I save your manure for a special occasion. Put that in there, right? You know, no, I didn't put poo in there, but oh wait. Right? Opened the door, the bloke went, "You piece out," and I went, "Fuck you!" And the bucket actually landed on his head as well. I went, "Yeah," and I shut the door.
I bet you went away looking like the snowman.
He did, but he wasn't happy. A few days later, I got punched in the face.
Oh, no.
Was it worth it?
It was worth it for me anyway, because I enjoyed it. Ah, here we go. This is a good question. Tash, are you going to get the new Twin Peaks box set on Blu-ray? It has no minutes of extra footage from Fire Walk with Me.
Oh, really? Oh. I didn't know. I thought it was already out on Blu-ray. But,
It comes out in July.
Ah. I don't know. I've not got any TV box sets on Blu-ray. Although I've got the PlayStation, I don't actually have many Blu-rays. So, I don't know if I'll go out of my way to get it, but like I say again, LFCC comes first, so I don't have any money until after that. So.
Well, I would just want to say something about people buy DVDs, don't buy Blu-rays. As someone who buys Blu-rays, Blu-ray are superior in every way. And you know what? I think people who buy DVDs are scum. I think they cost Blu-ray buyers better Blu-rays because they're too busy buying DVDs, and I think we should put them all in the trash of the kids because and we should get them all sent to the skip yard because Blu-ray's the number one, right? And that's the truth. You know? No, seriously.
Well, the thing is when DVDs come out now, they're pretty much the same price as Blu-rays. So, but I haven't bought a new DVD for a while, so I tend to get them like you with the Duck Dynasty. When they're cheap, it's just like I just pick it up then. But
well, I'll be honest with you, right? I think DVDs. I think people like James, people like Adam, people like you who don't mind buying DVDs. I think it's a better way of buying because they're not as expensive if you get them in the shops at the right time. Like, for instance, CX has DVDs for £2, for instance, instead of a Blu-ray, but it's maybe £8. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Me, most of my DVDs are either wrestling, they're either martial arts films, or they're horror films that I can't get on Blu-ray. Right?
Yeah.
I buy my Blu-rays normally for about $6 or less.
Yeah.
And because that works out about £4.50, £3. And to be honest with you, I buy all my movies that way, or I might buy some off eBay for $12, like 47 only because I fancy them. But I wouldn't say Blu-rays are number one. I think they're a lot better because it's my preferred standard. But I understand for other people, you know.
Mm.
And this whole thing that Blu-rays are more expensive.
That's not the case anymore.
It isn't, because what's happening is the Blu-ray comes out like $12.99 in England, and the DVD is about £10. So it works out almost the same.
I want to get Saving Mr. Banks because I missed it when it was at the cinema, and they've got it in Tesco at the moment. And I had a look, and they've got it on Blu-ray for £15. But I went down to the DVD section, and it was still £13 on DVD. I was like, well, I might as well just buy it on Blu-ray, and I didn't buy it, but I was just looking at prices really. But it was only a £2 difference.
Well, the thing is, the one thing I tell people is if a Blu-ray is a combi with a DVD Blu-ray, always buy the Blu-ray, because then you've got the DVD as well anyway, even if you haven't got the Blu-ray player. It works better.
Yeah, I normally buy the combi packs.
Yeah. I mean, it works out better in the long run, because if you ever do get a Blu-ray player, like for let's say one day James might want one, right? You've already got them in the combi packs already.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like if DVDs ever stop being made and Blu-rays are only, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think that'll happen anytime soon because more people buy DVD than they do Blu-ray.
I like Blu-rays, but the problem is as somebody with a visual impairment, I don't necessarily always notice the difference between. So for me to buy, I mean, I already have Twin Peaks on DVD, so there's no real reason for me to then go buy it on Blu-ray as well, except for the extra footage, which I can probably find on YouTube.
Well, I don't own the Twin Peaks, but I plan on buying it on Blu-ray when it comes out.
Yeah, if you don't have it, then it's worth buying it. But
that's another thing. If people, in my view, if people don't have something and they want it, buy the Blu-ray if you've got the Blu-ray player. Don't buy the DVD cheaper. Because in the long run, you're getting better because you're getting the Blu-ray. That's what I always recommend.
Yeah.
Tash, is David Duchovny in Twin Peaks?
He's in season 2 as a cross-dressing FBI agent.
How many seasons?
There's nothing to say after that, is there? Just.
Well, you know.
I haven't actually watched season 2 yet, so.
So let me ask you this: what do you think of David Duchovny as a cross-dresser?
I haven't seen season 2 of Twin Peaks yet.
Oh, you haven't seen?
I haven't sat down to watch. I saw season 1, and I did enjoy season 1 of Twin Peaks, and they didn't show it in reruns. So they didn't show season 2 in reruns. Wow. So I never saw it on TV, and then I bought the DVD box set, and I just haven't sat down to watch it yet. So
it's amazing because I wonder what he looks like as a crossdresser.
I've seen the pictures because it's one of those things that people tend to bring up in interviews with him. So. And
how did he look?
Well, some people said he looked like an attractive woman, and that's, stupid. He looks like David Duchovny with lipstick and a wig on. So.
Oh, okay. So you don't think he makes a good crossdresser?
I've seen worse, so I guess he could be.
What?
He's not the worst.
As a question, what is your view of cross-dressing? Ash, what's your view? My
view? I'm not a Christian.
What's that?
I'm not. I thought you said I was a Christian then. So.
No, I said, what is your view of cross-dressing?
Oh, my view of cross-dressing? Well, if it doesn't bother me, if it makes people happy, then well,
That's great to hear.
I mean, whatever makes people happy. I don't know why people get so up on their,
I don't either, to be honest. I think everybody's different, and they've all got their own ways of life, me. I like making fun of myself, making fun of other people. Oh, fuck it, right? Like I said before to you, we've all got our own things we have in life, and we're all different. Otherwise it'd be boring, wouldn't we?
Exactly. Well, the thing is as well is, I mean, look at me. I mean, I have short hair and everything, and yet, I'm girly and stuff. So, everybody has their own preferences. So.
Well,
I grew up in a house where my dad didn't like me having short hair. I had long hair for the longest time, and my dad hated when I got it cut. He's like, "No, you should have it long," and I was like, "It doesn't work long, So.
Yeah. You all right, James? You're a bit quiet.
No, I'm all right. Listening to you both.
Okay. Well, I just wondered because it's like a lot of things. People have a lot of problems with certain things, and I'm very relaxed and everything almost,
Exactly. Well, I've got some Christian friends, and they're very against, like gay marriage and stuff, and I'm just like, really, just,
It's that's another thing, right? People say if you're gay, you're going to hell, right? In a lot of churches, bollocks. If you weren't meant to be gay when you were born, God wouldn't have made you that way. God makes us in His image, right? And He loves us all equally. Why would He turn on you because of your sexual preference?
Yeah.
You're still loving someone else, another of God's children, so it's ridiculous.
Exactly.
But I don't know. I think a lot of people. It's like I say Donna, because Donna's a big Christian, and I'm a Christian, and maybe I'm not the most conventional, but I do. I'm a strong believer, and Donna the twin. But people always say at church things like, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. You can do whatever the hell you like, as long as you're not hurting anybody. Who cares?"
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. Kay said, "I think people should be who they are and be proud."
Exactly.
That's what I always say,
You right there, James?
Yeah, I was looking down the comments.
Oh, right. I can't see the comments. I click on chat, but it's not coming up. So.
It's because you've got to click on the Q&A button.
Q&A button.
I've seen Psycho Bill. It reminds me a lot of the League of Gentlemen.
It's done by the same guys, I think.
It is, and it's got Don French in it, and I think someone else. And it's all right, you know. The baby humour with Dawn French was a bit weird.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen it all. I've only seen a couple of episodes. I thought it was all right, Alex.
Psycho Bill.
Yeah, Psycho Bill. It's a TV series.
Yeah, it was. Well, a few years old now. I don't think they did any more. I saw some episodes, but.
Didn't it have Dawn French in?
Pardon?
Didn't it have Dawn French in?
Yeah. She was a creepy nurse. Midwife.
I'd still give it to her. Oh, Dawn French, hold that baby.
I'm getting to see Dawn French do a live stand-up in a couple of months. So.
I'm just saying, I've seen her recently. She's really got old now.
But she lost a lot of weight, didn't she? So it's kind of made her look a bit
haggard.
Yeah.
That's what happens. I think she had a gastric band operation.
Yeah.
What's this? Jimmy Richards. Malcolm, I think you should strip naked, put on a Robocop mask and run down the aisle of Donna's church. You'll probably make the front page of the paper and become famous as the Robocop streaker. Not Jimmy Richards, if ever you'd like me to strip naked, says a lot about your feelings for me. As for putting Robocop mask on, I will go and buy one just for you so you can see me in it. And if I ever do run down the old church, like and get the thing, I'll make sure you get a copy of the picture and the article in the paper. Jimmy Richards loves me to bits. Him and Adam, they're like my two favourite guys in the world. They're like this. Oh, yeah.
Just grab me a drink a minute.
Alright.
He's off. I think he was getting jealous of us drinking.
I think he's jealous because he's the invisible man. The invisible man will return. The invisible man laughs in the background.
I was going to say the invisible the room is laughing. I'd get that ghost scene too, James.
The laughing chair.
Yeah.
There it goes again.
It's got a poltergeist.
Have you watched any movies lately?
Like I saw X-Men. What did I watch recently? No, nothing really else. I want to go see the new Seth MacFarlane film, Million Ways to Die in the West.
You know what? The best bit of that for me was the trailer. I saw a trailer, bit where he's sticking the thing in Liam Neeson's mouth and the shadow's hysterical.
Yeah.
Love that.
But I've heard it's a bit boring. I've heard the film's quite boring.
Well, probably because they put all the jokes in the trailer like they do nowadays.
Well, they did that with the second Johnny English film, didn't they?
Yeah, that was a terrible film. The ghost has returned and turned in human form.
It is, yeah.
James's nickname should be the Joker because he doesn't laugh very well. Can you imagine that? So he'd be about to take Gotham hostage, and people would go like this: "What are you gonna do, Joker? What you gonna do?" And he'd be like, like that. There you go.
Yeah,
right?
There would be no answer, just giggles.
And then he'd do these jokes on them, and then he'd kill them. It'd be just hysterical.
Can you do an impression of me like that then?
Or like a Joker.
Yeah.
The point is, I always have a problem with faking laugh. I just can't do it. I always feel like really weird. Because I always go, it's really not me. I can't do a fake laughter at all. It's, my real laugh is so what you call it, but when it's fake, it's just not there,
Yeah.
Malcolm, have you seen the film, I think it was Jimmy Richards that mentioned it, or Alex Trinder, but the movie Cold Hearts, a new vampire movie, well, not new, but have you heard of it?
I'd never heard of it until it was brought up.
It was it starred Amy Jo Johnson, who was in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers show.
All I remember is seeing her in Power Rangers, Pink Ranger when I was a kid, and going, "This girl is hot, hot, hot," and be like this. When the Power Rangers come, it's go like this. This is me as a kid. Go, go, Power Rangers! Yeah! Oh, yeah, I need to be the Red Ranger. Yeah, I'm it. Right? And it was like this. So I could get in the Pink Ranger's knickers. Yeah! Basically, as a kid, I was like your average pervy anime character. You know, like, yeah! Get in the knickers! Oh, yeah! And then the Green Ranger turned up. I was like, yeah! Green Ranger! And with the dagger, lion dagger thing, I was like, no, I want to be the White Ranger. Yeah, oh yeah, my marker, yeah, and all this. And that was only 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
No, seriously, that's when I was a kid anyway. Oh, we've got a question here from Adam. How many people are going to be in the chat for the birthday bash?
4.
Well, actually, I've got a bone to pick with you about that.
Yeah.
When you mentioned me in the chat, you went like this. This was you. Adam of Adam Collections. Tash, Sketchney, Tash, and May to December. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? It was like, you named everyone. Me, it was just like this.
Just an afterthought. Just, yeah.
Just like,
whoever he is, May to December.
Yeah. I was like, I do Geeky-Chat with like twice a week for like months now.
Yeah.
It was like,
I don't mean it badly, Malcolm.
I was like this. I was like this. I cried to Donna about it. I said, Donna, you can't even put me properly. And she went, that's because you're James's bitch. And I went, no! That was it. And I was like, what? But it's alright. I got over it now. You know? So it's alright. I was just like, what the hell? Oh. But then I did think, you know what popped in my head after? I thought James is with that slut Gareth again. And Gareth hates my guts. So I thought James couldn't say about his true love for me in front of Gareth by saying my name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what made me realise. So I got over it quickly, and here I am, all happy again.
Yeah, but there's one person I'm not going to be inviting to the birthday bash, and that is him.
Yeah, I know. We won't get into that because it, you know, mate.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just trying to make a little bit of fun, you know.
Yeah.
The thing is, we're going to have a lot of fun at this birthday bash. Adam, great guy. Jimmy Richards will probably be there in the comment section. Kelly will be. The troublemaker Tash will be there. Always trying to get me to take my clothes off.
Yeah. I was going to say, you're going to be the stripper for the birthday bash, or?
You know what? If I could be, I would be. But if I wasn't married, you'd see me on the chat naked all the time. Because I am, I have to be naked
on the chat.
You know, I'm going to be the only chick in this all-male group, and there's none of you are going to strip. It's just not fair.
I'll strip. Adam tried stripping last time. He was like this. Here I go. Oh, yeah.
Tash?
Yeah.
If Kelly was a part of the team on video, she'd be an extra girl on the chat.
Exactly. Come on, Kelly, get on chat. I can't deal with this only being the only girl. Oh, I think James is frozen. Oh no,
I'm not frozen.
Your camera froze. Sorry. This is Robocop phase again.
No, that's this one.
I'll tell you something, we've got a lot more comments this time than we did last time.
Are we?
Yeah, because consider it's the midweek as well, and the other one was on Saturday.
I was going to say, I don't come for a couple of chats, and then I turn up, and there's all these comments.
Oh, Jimmy Richards, do you think Gav should give me his recipe for battered pasta if I ask him at the birthday bash? Let me answer. Jimmy Richards, sadly, Gav will not be at the birthday bash, and I can tell you what the recipe for the pasta is. So first of all, you get the pasta, you boil it, you put some butter in there, then you put some arrogance in there, and a little bit of rudeness, right? Followed by a little bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Condescending. And then you mix it all in, and there's your recipe.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm going to strip out of a cake. You know, Adam's got this real thing about jumping out of a cake and stripping. I think deep down, that's what he wants to do in life. Jumping out of a cake for men at birthday parties. He loves it. Can you imagine it? Can you imagine? Happy birthday, James! Hey, it's me, Adam, and I'm naked with my bushy beard. And then while he's going like this, in the background you play the My Heart Will Go On, like.
Yeah.
And that's what I was just going to say to Tash. Malcolm's got his epic beard back.
Yeah, I was going to say it's starting to grow back. Well,
Yeah.
it is back, but it's not as fluffy as it used to be. But
It will be. Did you see the last chat?
no, like I say, I haven't been on YouTube, so.
I highly recommend you watch the last chat because there's a great conversation to do with my beard.
All right.
Yeah. Yes.
But,
Let's get to the 120 mark and you'll enjoy what you hear. Because I was playing it back. I played it back the last 2 days and was laughing constantly.
I dread to think.
Malcolm, what would you do if your beard actually jumped off and walked away?
Well, I'd ask it if it wanted to build a relationship and get to know me and if it would kill people for me by getting in their gullet and choking them. And if it said yes, then what I'd do is I'd give it a list of people. And I'd carry it in my pocket like there. And I'd give it little rubs like this. Oh, good checker, I love you, Mr. Beardy. And I'd call it Winston.
Winston?
Oh, Winston, and all this, right? And
Winston? Why Winston?
because there's this guy on EastEnders, an extra, and he's a black guy, and his name's Winston. And ever since his name was Winston, I always think of a black beard coming off as Winston.
Not Winston Churchill.
Winston
Churchill didn't have a beard.
Winston Churchill was a hero.
Your beard could be a hero. Just.
It could, couldn't it? My beard could stop all the wars. It could go around just killing generals and stopping wars. And then I could have it mine like this and go, this is what we've been wanting all our lives. This.
Exactly.
Winston.
Malcolm, Malcolm, if you did a movie plot about your beard, what would it be about?
What would it be about? Okay. So basically, what happens is I'm a loser.
Call it the epic beard as well.
In this film, I'm a loser with nothing going for me, no job, nothing, right? And I'm like, I just need a job. I need to get started, right? And one day the beard just goes point and jumps off on mine. He goes, "Get a clue, man. You need to get some fucking balls. Let me show you how to fuck it up." And then basically, the beard puts on a little hat, has a little cigar like that, where the mouth bit is, and goes like, "Oh yeah," right? And basically, has sex with all these women, right? Obviously using, like a dildo thing, right? Because it's a beard, right? And he goes, "Look at that! I've got more balls than you, kid. Yeah, all that, right?" And then it goes around killing people, and at the end, I have to grab hold of it like this. Ah, no.
Then put it back on again.
Right, yeah, I have to go like this, right, and put it back on. At the end, it turns out that it's controlling me now, because I've got a cigar and I've got a hat on, and I'm like this. It's great, isn't it? Wouldn't that be a great horror movie? It's got to be a lot better than Rubber, a wheel going around killing people, a tyre.
What would you call it?
A tyre going down the road. Oh, look at that. That tyre's mystery rolling. Ah, I'm dead. That was one of the most silliest films I've ever seen.
Malcolm, you looking forward to any remakes coming out?
I am. I'm looking forward to watching the remake of the Geeky-Chat starring James and friends. There's a film coming out about.
What's the remake?
The remake's called Geeky-Chat and Friends. James.
The remake.
The remake, right? And what happens is you're played, James. You're played by Johnny Vegas. Right? I'm played by Brad Pitt. You know, because obviously he looks a little bit like me.
Who's Tash played by?
Tash, because she pops in every now and again. She's played by, let's say. You know what? It's funny because right now I really think about female
I
actresses.
don't know if I should be.
What's that?
What was that? Sorry. Okay.
I said I rarely think of female actresses, so I'm really having to think now. Alright, you'd be played by, I don't know.
I'll be Dawn French. There you go.
There you go, Dawn French.
Yeah.
Adam would be played by Jimmy Anvil Neidhart, the wrestler. That's pretty easy, right? Jimmy Richards would be played by Jimmy Jacobs from wrestling. There you go. Kelly would be played by. Let's think. Shu Kui. There you go. Shu Kui from Asia. Let's see. Is there anyone else? Alex Tender. Let's see. Alex Tender could be played by. Oh, what's his name? The guy who won Britain's Got Talent, George Sampson. There you go. That's who Alex Tender could be played by. Imagine how great that would be. You'd have George Sampson, who's a terrible actor, who was a dancer. You've got Jimmy Jacobs, who's the zombie princess. Right? Played by who's Jimmy Richards. Then you've got Jimmy Anvil Neidhart, who's Adam. Right? It goes like this all day. Got me as Brad Pitt. That's right, the hunk of YouTube. You've got James played by Johnny Vegas.
What would Johnny Vegas' impression of me be like?
It'd be like this. Hey, monkey! Oh yeah! and then you got Tashman played by Dawn French. And you know, it'd be great, wouldn't it? It'd be a great movie.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be a party.
What's this? I've got a cake fetish.
Who says that?
Adam.
Is somebody making a confession on the...
Damn, you found out. I might as well admit now I have a cake fetish. Yeah, I bet you do things with that cake. You know, things that even I won't do. Right, like that. See? Right, get the cake. I did it with cream once, and that was creepy. Never again. George Sampson, what the fuck? Yeah, George.
Yeah, that's kind of my reaction.
Oh, lovely chats are great.
They crack you up, don't they, Malcolm?
They do. They're so funny. Do you know I can watch them afterwards and I still laugh? They're so great, James. So, I think it's funny that Alex was the only one who was upset about his character. Like, what the hell?
Hey, Johnny Vegas looks nothing like me, by the way.
No, but I'm just a bit funny because Because you could do the hair monkey.
What?
I like the way you said Johnny Vegas about 15 minutes ago, and he's just gone, Johnny Vegas looks nothing like me.
No, but you could, because think about it. It could probably pull off the laugh. That's what I was thinking.
Oh yeah, he could totally do the laugh. Yeah.
It could pull that off. That's what I was thinking.
Could you do my impression of RoboCop?
I like how Joe's impression of RoboCop is this. Like this, and it goes...
Yeah!
It never goes like this.
Yeah, I must be watching the wrong film, because I don't remember him puffing his cheeks out. There was a lot of... but there was never... I don't remember.
I wonder if you can buy a RoboCop mask, because that would be cool, wouldn't it?
For your shaving kit, so you can shave your hair off.
Yeah. I bet if you could get a RoboCop mask now, but it'd be one of those horrible new like ones, you know.
It'll be the new RoboCop, yeah.
Oh, I've just found the old one. That was pretty cool. Price $44.99.
On what?
RoboCop mask.
No, on what website?
Let me see. Halloween closeouts. I've got this. Here we go. Halloween. Here we go. RoboCop costume helmet Iron Man. At the moment, it's $395 and $40 postage. I'm going to buy that right now. And then I'm going to wear it on the next Geeky-Chat.
Yeah.
You know what? I should start doing that. I should do what he does in the Redeemer. I should start putting on different masks through the old chats and just talking like a completely different person, like this. I should wear a female mask and just go, "Hey guys, how you doing?" And in another one, I should wear a child's mask and be like, "Oh, please don't attack me, please." Then I should get rid of the old man and be like, "Oh, youngster, please don't hurt me. I'm just a poor old man on a pension." Then I should get a mobster and be like, "You think you can mess around with me?
What Tash crying?
I can beat you over the head with a bat and no one would care twice." It'd just be great.
Hey, you sound like Phil Mitchell then.
He did sound like Phil Mitchell.
Hey, let's go. That's a compliment. Phil Mitchell, the hard nut of English TV.
Yeah, Sharon.
Sharon. I don't think you should be doing that, Sharon. You need to have a little bit more respect for yourself. Oh, yes, look, there's James Dodson. He's trying to get off with my woman, Sharon.
No, going down the garage.
Let's go down the garage and down the pool. I want my Vic.
Yeah.
Give me my Vic back.
I wouldn't mind how much they charge for masks and stuff, though, because when we were going to go to Collectomania and do the Arrow costume, I was looking for Deathstroke masks on eBay, and they were like £300. I was just like,
Did
no.
you say Deathstroke? Did you say Deathstroke?
Yeah.
Because I think Deathstroke's mask is awesome.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's not worth paying £300 for. I was just like...
We've got a message here for Jimmy Richards. So the funniest Geeky-Chat moments were when James said that Malcolm looks like John Candy. And when James told Malcolm that he was going to pick him up.
What?
Yeah, since then he's tried picking me up multiple times. I keep ever saying I'm married. He never listens.
He just won't accept it. He won't accept you're married.
He's done on everything. It's like, "You're not married. Let me pick you up." And he goes like this on the camera, like, "Ah!" And I have to jump in the air like, "Ah!" No, and James told Malcolm he looked like John Candy. You know what? Actually, that was actually quite a compliment, really, because when you think about it, it was a master of comedy.
I was about to say John Candy was an amazing actor, so.
You know, I love John Candy. I love him in Cool Runnings. I love him in Uncle Buck. I mean, so many different films. It's an awesome guy. It's a shame that he died so young, because when he died, he was just getting to the peak of his career, really.
Wagons East was one of my favourite films. So.
Planes, what was it called? Flights, Planes and Automobiles?
Trains, Planes and Automobiles, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Mm.
Oh,
I
I like
16 Candles is good, but I haven't seen it yet, so...
16 Candles, like the Molly Ringwald film.
Yeah.
Do you know, I got that film on Blu-ray because I've never seen it before, and I watched it. It's nowhere as good as Weird Science or Breakfast Club.
Oh, really?
To me,
I
it
haven't
was.
seen it. I heard it was a good one, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, it's good. It's a great 80s movie, don't get me wrong. It's good if you don't see it compared to them two.
Compared to those two, yeah.
Because to me, it's a bit
Club,
like...
about Breakfast Club.
What's that?
Is Breakfast Club about a breakfast club?
Kind of. It's about kids that are held in detention on a Saturday. And they're all from different groups of life in the school. And they all bond, basically. I think my favourite character in that is Judd Nelson.
Who?
I think Judd Nelson. He is the basically the fun one in it.
Mm.
And then you mess with us. I can stick your bums together. What's your talent? I can stick your buns together. For years I thought, why would he get two rolls to put together? I was like, what's that? It took 12 years till I knew he was talking about the bum.
Yeah.
I always thought he meant rolls, you know, like rolls that you get in the bakery.
We've got 6 views on here.
Wow.
Hello, viewers!
Hello, viewers. We love you.
Malcolm loves you.
I love you, you love me. Won't you say you love me too? With a great big hug and a kiss from me to you. Mwah! Won't you say you love me too?
You big Bonnie
I
fan.
don't know if you've answered this already, but no, I couldn't stand the Neverending Story 3.
Where did that come from?
Alex, does anyone else love the Neverending Story 3, even though it is bad?
Has anyone seen it?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think of it?
I wanted to scratch my eyes out afterwards.
What about you, James? You loved it, didn't you?
No, too long ago for me to remember.
Well, I'll answer it as well then. Where are you? Oh yeah, it was from Alex, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw 1, 2, 3, and I have to admit, I like them all. 1 I remember more. 2 I hardly remember at all. 3 I remember being quite bad, but I liked it. I didn't think it was fantastic or anything, but I liked it for what it was. Because I always thought when the Neverending Story came out that it was going to be a film, which was like 24 hours long. So
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like this ongoing thing.
You know, like The Godfather, you know, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. You're like, kill somebody. It's on and on, you know. But yeah, Neverending Story isn't too bad. It's not great by any standards, but it's not bad. You know,
It's a lot worse.
Yeah, that's it. You know. What's that?
What about the second one?
I don't remember it.
I don't even remember the second one. I know I've seen it, but...
All I remember is 1 and 3, but I always think number 3 is number 2. Because I don't even remember number 2.
Okay, what about the first?
First one's great.
Mm-hmm.
I like the first one.
Do you remember anything about the first one?
Nah. All I remember is it was
The
good.
horse died.
I know it's on Blu-ray. I know it's on Blu-ray now. Do you know what film I want to see again from years ago? Jason and the Argonauts.
Oh god, I haven't seen that in years.
Yeah, same here. And all of a
Because I saw
sudden,
it on TV and haven't seen it since. So.
and all I've ever wanted to do for the last 2 days is buy that film and watch it. I've had this really strong need for it. The bit of Medusa. I just want to see it in the skeletons. I love it. I just can't believe it. What's this? Let's have a look. Judd Nelson was my idol. Yep, Alex, the same here. Judd Nelson was mine as well. You know, I loved him. I think he's great. Molly Ringwald, I always thought she was a real slapper in those movies.
Have you seen her in is it the Stand she's in?
In what?
The Stand. I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think so. What about Pretty in Pink?
I haven't seen that one.
You ever seen Pretty in Pink with James Spader?
No.
What's that about?
Well, it's very complicated. Boy fancies her, she fancies the boy, she ends up with him at the end, like every other film, when in the book she ends up with Ducky. I always preferred Ducky, I always liked him, I used to dance when he danced. And what I liked about the DVD case was it came in a pink case. I loved that.
I had a Count Duckula video that came in a luminous pink case. I was that's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. And sometimes I buy Blu-ray movies because they're in different coloured cases.
Yeah.
Like the original Green Lantern came in a green case.
Yeah.
You know, New Year's Eve came in the gold case. Valentine's Day came in a pink.
I love it when they change the colour of the box for whatever reason.
You're right, James.
Yeah.
You look like you're in your own little world, mate. Alright, come on, let's do it. Woo.
I think it's zoomed out. Kind of zoned out.
I think he's just amazed at looking at you, Tash. He's like, she's here.
She made it. She's here finally.
And he's looking at you like, is she really here? Or am I dreaming?
Yeah.
Is she here?
Yeah. Hey, stop poking me in the eye. I would have been here. It's just with having to go to Collectomania and stuff because we stayed over in Milton Keynes, so was gone for the weekends. So, and I've kind of been recuperating since.
What's this? Hold on, Kelly. I wish I could be in the chat maybe sometime. Where is it? Wish I could join the chat. Maybe one day soon I will. Well, James is going to send you his camera, so you ain't got no excuse then.
Yeah.
I need to have Kelly send me her details, and then I can send it to her.
I thought you already sent her something in the past.
That was a DVD, not a camera.
Yeah, but ain't you got the address still?
Might be the same address.
No, I ain't got it again.
He just want to keep. Kelly, he just wants to keep getting your details. That's what it is.
No.
I know what it is. I know what James does. He doesn't get address because he pretends it's like M5. James Johnson, this message will explode in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
This is the address. Send it through here. And then he goes like this, like with the glasses, like this. And he goes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I hear polythene.
It's not polythene. It's my sponsor.
Who's my sponsor today? Let's have a look. Seafood Grill.
I've got food. I haven't got any food. I feel like I have a Domino's leaflet. Does that count?
What?
I have a Domino's pizza leaflet. Does that count?
Okay.
It does count.
You look like you're stashing some drugs instead of Werther's original. That.
I wish the comments won't keep changing. You get up there and all of a sudden they'll start moving.
I don't understand. My one, it's listed in like how many favourites it's got. It doesn't list them in new messages.
That's weird. Oh yeah, I'd say that's a good point.
It doesn't list them in most recent. It lists them in like how many thumbs up they've got, or whatever it is on fucking Google Plus.
Yeah, +3. Was
Yeah,
that done?
plus, yeah.
Who's that? Claudia Cardinale said, "Get in there, James."
Hey.
What?
Claudio Cardinale said, "Get in there, James."
Who?
Claudio Cardinale. He said, "Get in there, James," with Tash. Oh look, Tash is all thinking there. Look, she's even getting in there. Look, and Mulder's trying to get some action too.
Oh dear.
Hey, did you read this message, Malcolm? Do you think Gareth Archer will give me the recipe for buttered pasta?
I answered that earlier. Do you remember?
Okay, yeah.
And with the condescending and all that.
Yeah.
So confusing because sometimes I read this, I think, is this a new one?
Yeah, exactly. That's why I end up keep scrolling up and down.
I think I liked it because of Jack Black. I'm guessing that's got to do with the Neverending Story 3. Do you know what? I have to be honest, I'm not the biggest Jack Black fan.
No.
I find him over the top and bearing. I always want to shoot him in the head. The only things I've liked him in is Evil Woman and School of Rock. Other than that, I don't really like Jack Black that much because he just goes on and goes over the top, and I'm just like, oh no.
It kind of grates on your nerves. I enjoyed him in School of Rock, and I can't think what the other thing I liked him in was, but yeah, no, I agree.
Well, it's like the King Kong remake movie. They put him in it. Why?
Oh my god, that was the worst casting ever.
Yeah. I'm just like, why?
I think the only time I've enjoyed his real over-the-topness was I did enjoy it because he was he did voice for the Brutal Legend game,
Yeah.
and I did enjoy that game. So it suited him, if you know what I mean. So
It did. You're right. It did. I can't stand that little twang in his voice either. He annoys me like anything.
Molly Ringwald always seemed like she was gagging for it. I
Who
always
said
seem
that?
Alex.
You're
I
right,
always got the
Alex.
impression, yeah. I always got the impression she wasn't getting it and was just like, please, somebody.
She was the original Emma Roberts. Because Emma Roberts, in every single film, she's trying to get off with somebody and she's gagging for it.
Yeah.
And Molly Ringwald's always like, oh, this is Molly Ringwald in the film, so, oh, look at me, I'm such a beautiful girl, I don't know, but I think I should get a cock in my mouth and in my ass, but it won't happen in these films because they're for teens. Yeah, but that's the way I'm going to act for the whole movie. Because she does. She acts like she's constantly wanting to just, a guy, she probably wants to be in a gangbang, right?
Yeah, that's what she's after. I think she's just after an orgy, really.
Yeah.
What's the gangbang?
We're having a gangbang, we're having a bowl, she wants to get one. Yeah, we all know. You don't know what gangbang is?
Oh, please. This would be the most epic chat ever. Malcolm tries to politely explain a gangbang.
Okay, let's do it. Let's explain that. Okay, James, what happens is basically you've got a woman. Alright, you've got a woman.
I think
You've
this
got
will get pulled from you.
and you've got four very kind men or more. And the woman just wants to be touched and caressed by them. And basically they all get naked and touch each other and they all insert their things inside her one by one. Maybe at the same time. Sometimes 3 at the same time. And basically, they all get closer and closer. And, you know, basically it can go on for about 20-30 minutes. It depends on how long the guys last. But I will say this, it's not the best kind of thing to happen because it's a bit boring, you know, but for men anyway, unless you're a weird bloke who likes that stuff. But, so basically, then all the men, they finish off either inside or on her, and that's the gangbang.
It's not my idea of fun, but...
Not my idea either.
But Molly Ringwald, I always gave that impression she was definitely after that.
Oh, look at that. Look at Adam. Yeah, he already thinks he's better than us. Look, do you know that the first Geeky-Chat I joined has got 100 views? Think that's pretty awesome. You think it's because of you, do you, Adam? Well, fuck you. You're not being invited now.
Well, I'm sorry I brought down the tone of the Geeky-Chat. I'll.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
can't
me.
believe
It's not my fault. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, seriously, I'm happy. I'm happy as Gareth. We've all got Gareth on the brain today. James almost called me Gareth, and I'm calling Adam. Adam. I think that's awesome, Adam. I think it's great. You're a great addition, you know? Just like Sketchney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there your dog behind you?
Well, I hope so, unless. Yes.
How is he?
Does it not look like the dog?
Yeah, how is he?
He's fine.
Yeah.
He looks like David Duchovny. Weird and incredibly strange and laying on the sofa all lazy. That's David Duchovny all over.
Yes, I've got David Duchovny laying there, not the dog. It's my sex slave.
Let me say this. If David Duchovny was on Tash's sofa, you won't be seeing him in the chair, you'd be seeing him on the sofa. You know?
If David Duchovny was laying there, I would not have the chat on at all. It would just be...
Yes, I think she'd cover the chat, and then I think you'd hear noises like, oh, David. Oh, Tash. Oh.
I don't know. You know what? After playing bloody South Park and having to watch the parents having sex, that's enough to put you off having sex.
Claudio Cardinale put Geeky-Chat more like sexy chat.
X-rated.
I don't know. James keeps mentioning things like gang bangs and coming, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
he was the one who wrote the description.
He's the one who keeps all this stuff.
We should report him to YouTube for, you know.
For rudeness.
Yeah.
James is always talking about X-rated stuff, and I just sit here going, I'm always like this, what's a gangbang?
Yeah.
What's an orgasm? I ain't got a clue, but James is like fountain of knowledge, like, oh, this is what a gangbang is, and he's like rubbing it in my face. I'm like, please don't tell me, please, please, please. And he's like, oh, no. It wasn't until I did these that I was just perverted I'm in the brain. Claudio Cardinale, James is a lad. What's this? Claudio Cardinale. James always has gangbangs.
Pardon?
I think Claudio Cardinale's been in them with you, James.
I was going to say, does he know something that way?
What?
Wow. Cardinale knows you pretty well, James. He knows you pretty well.
I'm clearing. Is this something I'm missing in the videos on your channel? Just...
No, me and James normally ship off, and we normally have sex with random women in our video things, I think.
Yeah. I always say, when people say to me, you know, oh, my mind's gone in the gutter, I'm like, mine was born in the gutter, so...
Adam, it's because the chats are so fun to watch. And people love our epic beards, Malcolm. Yeah, they do, Adam, you're right. Yeah! The bushy beard and the manly beard. Yeah!
Hey, Malcolm, out of you and Adam, who do you think has got the most epic beard?
Hey. I don't even have to let you finish that one. Me.
Is it going to be a beard off at the birthday bash?
There's already been a beard off on the last chat. I think I clarified what the difference between the beards were. But we will have another one just for you, Tash, so that you can say the most manliest beard going.
Because I couldn't be asked to watch the last chat, just...
You can say in the birthday bash just how manly our beards are, and you can see who's got the manliest beard. And we'll tell you right now, you will see that it's only one, and that's me.
Did Kelly pick which one of you had the manlier beard, or...?
No, she didn't pick, because she didn't really get a chance to be honest. Because in the last chat, there was a real confrontation between me and Adam. Well, conversation just me talking, basically.
Alright.
Just like every other conversation. And basically, some funny things were said. And I do recommend you check it out because you'll probably be laughing
I
for
will.
hours after you see it.
Yeah,
You know?
you could do with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What? You sound like you're in pain.
In pain?
Yeah.
No, that was my. That was, okay, yeah, I was in pain, I think, for that moment. Oh, my arm kept shaking.
Oh, apparently Jack Black is Adam's lover.
What the
I
fuck?
mean,
Who's brother?
I'm going to
Adam's.
What?
Adam said Jack Black is my lover.
Jack Black is your lover. That explains a lot. The beard, the hat, the glasses. I think what you do, Adam, is I'm going to tell you, no one else is watching this. You're not going to.
Hello.
I think what you should do is you should get him to wear one of your hats, right? You should get him to bend over a bit, right? And then you should get him to sing the Barney song, right? Because that's a great song to have sang while you're making love, right? And then you should go like this. Fuck you, Geeky-Chat, epic beard. Yeah, yeah, real men fuck other men in the ass. Yeah, that's it. Oh, Jack, Black, right? Then when you finish, you go like this. Jack, James. Oh. That completely went lost on people, I think, because they're all thinking, what the fuck was that about?
I was going to say, anybody who just tunes in is just going to be like, what? What? Wait, what?
I'm a bit lost now.
Yes. I'm annoyed at the moment. All my favourite
Doing?
What's that? What's that, Tash?
I said all my favourite TV shows are finishing at the moment. End of season. So.
Like Masters of Sex?
I didn't see it actually. I missed it. I didn't know when it was on, and I heard about it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch that, and then I missed it.
I watched one episode and I didn't think it was that bad, but I haven't watched any more since. I've been watching Bates Motel.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I keep seeing the adverts for it, but
Sure.
I didn't watch it. Was it any good, or?
I think it's pretty good for what it's based on.
I always get, because after tuning in for Hannibal and that really boring the pants off me, I was just like, when I saw Bates Motel, I was just like, I was going to be like Hannibal.
You know what? I watched Hannibal, I've got the series, and I liked it to a degree. But to be honest with you, you want to see more of Hannibal Lecter. You don't want to see Darcy going around doing all the crime solving. You just want to see Hannibal killing people.
I just found it really boring. I was just like, and like you say, it wasn't really focused on Hannibal and all that. And I was just like, what is the point of this? It just felt, and it didn't help bloody Morpheus in it. And I was just like, it felt like watching CSI or something.
To be honest with you, that's what Gotham's going to be like. Because Gotham, when it comes out, it's going to be about Golden. And it's going to have Batman always up in the background. And you're like, Batman I can understand because he had that thing with the bats when he was a kid and his parents got killed. But Catwoman, he didn't turn to Catwoman until later on in her life. She wasn't a kid. Right? But they're making her the Penguin and all that. They're making them into little kids who are on the verge of being the criminal geniuses. And you're like,
oh, really?
But Penguin was brought up by penguins. It wasn't on the surface.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like a bunch of shit, you know, in that aspect, because they're not following the comics.
Penguin was brought up by penguins.
The Penguin was brought up by penguins, yeah. If you watch Batman Returns, you'll see the proper way he was made, basically, because they lost him. His parents lost him, and he ended up going down the seal thing, I think.
Yeah, he did.
And the Penguins brought him up. And basically, he became their leader, kind of thing. But in Gotham, he's like 12 with an umbrella like this. And you're like, okay. Let's have a look. Moby would always seem like she was gagging for it. Oh, James, you should watch Game of Bones.
Yeah, I was just about to ask about that. Is that a porno version of Game of Thrones, or?
I don't know. If it is, I'll be buying it. Is it on Blu-ray? Do you know what? I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, so I'm sure I like Game of Bones.
Is it a sequel?
I don't think so, because...
I thought that you said that you'd kind of binge watched it, Malcolm, Game of Thrones. You said you tuned in for... You just bought box sets or something.
Oh yeah, what happens is, what I did was I bought series 1 and 2 in a lot off eBay, thinking I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Put it on, because my mother-in-law was in hospital. My wife, Donna, she was with her most of the day, so I had the whole place to myself.
Yeah.
So I put the first disc in, watched the first episode. 14 hours later, after getting through the first and practically half of the second season, I was like, should I go to bed or should I continue watching? That's the point when I went to bed. The next morning I finished the second series, bought series 3, paid, even though I'm on Prime, paid for next day delivery, watched that all in one day, and then had to wait about a couple of weeks, I think it was, before the 4th season started.
Yeah.
And now I'm downloading one by one, watching them. And I'll tell you something, Game of Thrones is probably one of my new favourite series ever.
Yeah.
You know, that and Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
What's your second best favourite show, Malcolm?
The Geeky-Chat.
Yeah.
No, seriously, probably, if you're talking about what's on TV now, it's probably Game of Thrones, then it's probably, do you know, I own Arrow, but I haven't watched it yet.
Arrow's surprisingly good. I don't know what people that are big fans of the comics think of it, but it's alright.
I think it's weird, because being a Smallville fan, Green Arrow was in that.
Yeah, exactly. That's my problem. I'm comparing it to Oliver in Smallville, so...
The fact that they didn't use the same guy, and it's completely different, is weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like, is it a continuation? Is Arrow set before he went to Smallville? You know what I mean? It's like, but there's
there's not even any mention of Smallville. That's the annoying thing. There's no mention of, like, the Superman universe. It's all, you know, because now they've got their Flash spin-off happening. They've got the mention of that, but...
I was like, where's Bart Gunn? I was like this. What about Bart Gunn from Smallville season 4? Why is he not the same guy? Alright. But I will say this. I'm looking forward to the Flash series. I really am. I've never been this excited.
I've seen the trailer for it. It looks good.
Is it a movie?
No, they're doing a TV show.
They're doing a movie as well.
Oh, are they?
I think it's coming out in 2016, I think, or 15. I think, but it's set on a different Flash character, so it's not going to go over the universe. It's going to be like, because what gets me is they have all these different characters. Like, there are different Batmans as well, right, in the comics. Yeah. And like there'll be Spider-Man and that. So the Flash one's going to be a different person as well. So that'd be exciting.
Yeah, I think my only problem with something like that is, especially when they're close together, is if you're watching the TV show and you're expecting the movie, you'll be like, oh, but I'm used to watching so-and-so in the TV show, so...
What's this with Jimmy Richards? Kelly, can you send me a naked picture of you? What? What is this? Is this the orgy chat? We should change this from James and friends, and then we should get in the circle bits, in the brackets, orgy chat.
Can you imagine me on my Twitter? Yeah, took part in the orgy chat today with fellow YouTubers.
Orgy chat.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Flash series. It looks a little bit cheesy in some areas, but that's normally good for a superhero show. I know Arrow had a cameo from Harley Quinn from Batman.
I've seen that. I don't think.
In the second season, you see the back of her head in a cell, and she talks just like and it's Harley Quinn talking.
Oh,
And
I
the
might
guy
not.
hits, the guy hits it, tells her shut up.
Oh, I might have to go back and. I haven't got it on DVD. When I get it on DVD or that, I'll have to check that out because.
I only saw it because it was on YouTube. That's the reason I saw that bit.
Yeah. I think the guy who plays Arrow is quite hot, so.
I think he looked. You know, at first when I first saw, it's like he's got the body for it, but to me his face seems a bit strange.
Yeah, I don't like the mascara kind of stuff. Even when he's not in his Arrow costume, when he's just Oliver, he has this strange like mascara around his eyes, and it's really distracting. And I'm just like, why are you wearing mascara?
You know, yeah, that's it. You know, just like why? You know.
Yeah.
I've got some more things here. Claudio Cardinelli says, I don't really like Hannibal either. I love the Da Vinci's Demons and Game of Thrones. I've got Da Vinci's Demons. I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't seen Da Vinci's Demons. I was a bit wary because I didn't.
People really hate it. Some people think it's terrible.
Mm.
But, you know, I haven't seen it. And I'm
just glad to hear of somebody else who doesn't like Hannibal because I get so fed up with everybody going, oh, I love Hannibal. It's just like, really?
Well, let me say this to you then. I love Hannibal. I love it. It's just awesome. Hannibal, brilliance. Do you know what? That show had a lot going for it. It's got Mads Mikkelsen in it, and I love that guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's great Hannibal. Hannibal the Cannibal, it does.
Yeah.
But it's too slow. Like, it's figuring out who the killers are, and you'll see things like Hannibal killing someone and saving the girl, and you're just like, we want to see more of you killing people. Who cares about the investigation? It's just another detective show, basically.
Yeah, that's what I found about it. I was just like, there's too many of these on TV at the moment. You can't turn Hannibal Lecter into a standalone kind of crime drama. It's just.
What's this? Looking forward to getting to talk to you, Tash, for the first time at the birthday bash. Oh, that's Adam, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I haven't been in a chat with Adam yet, so I'm looking forward to that as well. So.
Adam says under that, will you be my girlfriend? Because I've already claimed James as my boyfriend, so I need.
Who says that?
Adam.
Oh, okay.
Tash says, okay, she will be, as long as James is in the mix and you can have a threesome.
Yeah.
There's one more and it's a gangbang.
I'm not interested in a gangbang, but.
Unless she's the one giving and not receiving. Let's see some serious questions now.
Yes.
Yeah, can we have serious questions?
We need to get this serious now. It's always good. Have you ever noticed these chats always go off the topic and end up either on sex or they end up on.
To be fair, yeah, it rarely ends up being particularly geeky.
So, it does, you're right.
That's
Damn,
why
you found that. I must well admit it. I'm in love with the Geeky-Chat.
Who said that?
Adam.
Adam.
What I like about these is I can make up any comment and say Paul did it because no one can find it.
Go on,
so,
then.
like,
Make one up.
Jimmy Richards says Malcolm's the best looking guy on YouTube. Not just because I like the idea of him being naked, but because he's intellectual and cute and adorable, and he's got a face that you just want to kiss. Thank you, Jimmy Richards. See? Just do that. No one's going to be able to find it, so they're just going to be like, what? The person's going to be like, I never said that.
I don't know, I did like, I think Kelly said earlier, hey hunks of YouTube. I was like, yes.
That's the thing. I'm the hunk of YouTube. Alright? I'm the hunk of YouTube.
Is that your title? Do you have like...
That is my title. I'm now known as the hunk of YouTube. James is called the Robocop of YouTube. Because he does a great impression. He does it again with a puffy face. I tell you what James will say. He looks like Robocop with serious constipation. Oh.
Welcome. What's your impression of me?
You want your impression? You want me to do an impression of you again?
Yes, RoboCop.
What? A RoboCop? Okay. Right, let me get the camera. Somebody say. When you say, James, you're the RoboCop YouTube, and I'll do the impersonation.
Okay. Do an impression of me as RoboCop.
I'm waiting for you to say the line.
Well, what? What's the line?
James is the RoboCop of YouTube.
James is the RoboCop of YouTube.
If I wanted to be like you, James, I could go like this. Ready? This is it. Here we go. Here we go. It's always good when he laughs because it's always good. Ready? Here we go. Duck Dynasty. I saw this in the cinema. I don't remember anything about it. I can't see whether it's good or bad or not. I just remember enjoying it, even though I can't remember anything about it. It stars someone in it from X-Files. I think someone from Supernatural's in it too. That guy there's Jensen Ackles. That guy right there. And that guy next to him is Jared Paletti.
Who?
And that one there is Gillian Anderson. It's an all-star cast. There we go. I've no idea what happens. But this is my review for you guys. I'll definitely be picking up the Blu-ray tomorrow. No, sorry, the DVD tomorrow. And I'll review it again. And even with the DVD in my hands, I still won't know what's going on. I always think it's funny. I always think James's reviews are great. I think they're... Because they're funny, you know, they're funny, they're informative, and they're...
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
You know, that's the thing. This is the thing I hate with YouTube. Everybody, a lot of people take YouTube too seriously.
What do you mean informative?
I said informative.
Yeah, what
you don't know what it means?
No.
It means basically you tell people what they need to know, but you've got a knowledge of the films. Well, not Devil's Joe, because that was funny, but I'm talking about normally, you know, like on Goosebumps and stuff. You know? But what gets me about YouTube is people take it too seriously. Who cares if a review's 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes, right? I get pissed off with people who have a review which is 56 minutes long. You know, who wants to listen about the same film, which is nearly the same time as the same length as the film, for 56 minutes? Do you know what I mean?
No, exactly.
I mean, unless it's something epic, like something like Ben-Hur or something, we've got so much to cover. I'm talking about films like, I don't know, like James Bond or something, where people can talk about it for like an hour.
For longer than the film is, yeah.
Yeah. You know, you want a quick review, or you want a review which is formative.
Yeah.
Like how you did your TV shows. You did them, you said bits about them, you were quick about them, and you weren't stuck on the same thing for too long. You get what I mean? Because what happens with me is I end up just skipping through bits, like,
yeah,
you know?
kind of, yeah. No, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I did do a review that was like 45 minutes long, so I can't bitch about that too much. But I do agree with what you say there.
What did you say, sorry?
I said I agree with what you're saying. Unfortunately, I did do a review that was about 45 minutes long, so I probably can't comment.
What was it on?
It was a stupid animated film.
Yeah, but that's different to a degree, because it depends on what it's about, you know? I mean, I'm not saying that long reviews are bad. I'm just saying it depends on the film. You know, and if people do it constantly, what I'm trying to say is James' reviews, even though they're short, they're great. That's what I'm trying to say, you know? And
No, I agree, because you get some people that do long reviews, though, and they just repeat the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, that's what I mean, you know?
Yeah.
A review which is informative, great, you know, if you're talking about properly and you know about it and all this, can be one of the best ones. But
Yeah.
majority of people who do really long reviews just say the exact same stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Have you done movie reviews, Tash?
I've done one review, a movie review. Like I say, that ended up being 45 minutes long, which was way over what I was intending. But there was just so much that I wanted to nitpick, and of course the problem is when you add the clips in as well, it stretches out your time. Even though you do your script to a very set time, by the time you've added in your clips, it works out a lot longer. I am going to be doing another movie review that I'm working on at the moment, but it's not going to be as long. It's definitely not going to be as long. But I'm learning with doing different things. I like to try different things, so...
Oh. We've got a question. Alex Tender says, Malcolm, do you use YTS torrents? Yes, I do. I use uTorrent as well. I use them because sometimes I don't see a point in buying a film if I'm not going to want to own it. Sometimes I go through phases where I'm like, fuck it, I bought so many films, I'll just download some and watch them that way to save me money.
Yeah, but you still end up buying them.
I still end up buying them. Do you know what? In the last week, this is truth, in the last couple of weeks, let's say month actually, I bought 125 movies in the last month.
Really?
Yes. I have a serious buying addiction.
I do. I go through patches where I won't buy anything, and then I'll go through like a couple of months of just like buying loads of DVDs and stuff. So.
Well, it's like, you know, I you know, at the moment, really, I can't really afford to be buying stuff, but I just can't help myself. If I go somewhere like Best Buy, I go to, this is what I say to Donna. She says, we can't buy anything. I go, I know, I'm just going to go in there and look. Half an hour later, you've bought 12 Blu-rays. Well, you know, it's only 12. It ain't like I bought 20, right? Okay,
No,
this is the X. Now, we bought another 15 films. Yeah, it's not 20, is it? Right? But it comes to 27. Don't worry. We're going to buy and sell. You've just spent $500 in there on movies. At least it's not 1,000. Right? Calm down. You know what I mean? It's like, and then I look at myself and I'm like, you know, problem with too many movies is I can never pick what to watch, and I end up not watching anything. You know?
So how many of your latest movies have you watched at the moment?
Oh, May? Probably about 7. What happens is every month I'll pick up a whole load of movies, I start going through them, and then I end up going to the next month buying more movies, then putting the others to the back burner. Like, I've got The Butler, I've got Osage County, I've got Philomena.
Oh, I want to see Osage County. I've heard that's good.
I've got, what is it? Hold on a minute. Hold on. Wait! Wrong phone. Oh, every time. Do you know when I do my gameplay uploads, every time I go record one, the phone rings. Right? Or somebody shouts out this, I just shit myself, or something like that. I'm like, oh. It's always like 50 minutes in.
Oh yeah, well, it's like I've got footage of me doing reviews and then the bloody dog starts barking at the very end of a long sentence. I'm like, why? I'm going to do that all over again.
Sorry to tell you, I downloaded South Park and the Stick of Truth.
Oh yeah?
For free, right? And guess what? It works perfectly on the PC. So I'm going to do a gameplay video of it, right? And I'm going to play it, right, all on the computer.
Without any problems whatsoever.
So instead of it costing me like, I don't know, like 40, 30 quid, I go for free. And I'm like, thank you, internet.
That's amazing. Well, as I said, the problem is here in the UK, the console version, the PC version is not censored, but the console version was censored by Ubisoft, who were complete buttholes. So there's some scenes where they just come up with this scene where it comes up with a bit of text. Oh, sorry, Britain and Australia, but this bit is censored. You would have seen this happen if you know. And it turns out that when it was first submitted, the censors cleared it under the 18 rating. But for some reason, Ubisoft took it back, did it for the European and Australian censors, and censored it, even though there was no reason to.
Well, the thing that irritates me, South Park's all about the rudeness.
Exactly.
It's like...
Well, compared to some of the stuff that... What cracked me up is some of the stuff that's been censored, compared to other stuff in it, is absolutely nothing whatsoever.
I just like the way you were describing things. Bear Claw? Where's Bear Claw? Look, you can't see him. It's almost breaking. Bear Claw. Look, what happened? His stuff is here. Bear Claw? I didn't even fight him, but I've got his stuff. What?
It just cracked me up, because I swear, I filmed it with the intention of just going, oh look, I can't do anything. And then I just clicked, like, taking a potion, and it went, completed. I was like, no way! No way!
I think to be honest, I think to us that's probably the saver of the glitch.
That was the best thing about that glitch ever. I was just like, if you want to be lazy and not do a battle, that was it.
Kelly put, I once dressed as Man Monroe and jumped out of a huge present. True story. Wow, that's actually quite a good thought, actually.
Hey, Mark, I think you should do that.
You know what? You know what I should
Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah.
When I visit England in the future, I should do that. I should get a big present box, put it outside my mum's, and then when she turns up, I go, wah! Then go round James's, break in his home, right, when no one's in there, just sit there with my feet on the desk like this in his room thing, and then we walk and go, hello, James. Can you imagine how conflicted that would be? It'd be like, oh, I'm glad you're here, but you just broke my door and you just damaged property. Not the best way to enter.
No.
My mum always leaves her back door open, right? So she's got a neighbour. So when I visit, I'm going to go to the neighbour who's never met me, say, oh, my mum lives next door to you. She can't get in. Get over a fence, walk in the back door, do myself some photos, climb up in their loft, right? Stay up there for days. Just make these weird noises like this. Ooh, I'm gonna get ya, and all this. So they're like, what? That'd just be hysterical.
No.
That it would be.
Have you got a loft, James?
Sorry?
Have you got a loft?
After what?
Oh, look, Alex Trinder. Is Gareth not allowed to join because he was a tit in the latest live stream? Is that what you thought, Alex? And it goes quiet, so I shall sing. My heart will go on every night in my dream. My heart will go on.
I was going to say, with what you were saying earlier about DVDs, buying DVDs, I get the same where it's like, oh, I'm not going to spend anything, and then I go in Tesco's to get some food, and I'm like, ooh, that's at £3. I'll just pick that up. It's only £3, and, you know, adds on top of the shopping, and then I'll be like, oh, I'll get that one as well. Oh, that's only £6, you know, two of them together. But, or say, like, I just said, you know, with the convention coming up in July, it was like, right, I cannot spend no money. And then I bought some costume bits, and that worked out like £100. I was just like, oh my god.
Do you know what gets me? Is when I go to Comic Con, I get the tickets. I've never dressed up for it, not properly. I've never been that kind of person, sadly. I think it's an excellent thing to do, but I always think I'd look stupid, but everybody always looks awesome. Like that picture you showed, you look awesome in that one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I end up buying like 20 movies there or something.
Yeah.
You know, so instead of just doing a picture, so I'm like, oh, movie, ooh, you know?
Yeah, just pick that up, little little odd bits and stuff.
What's this? Claudio Cardier. It's great. I can't write enough about it. If I'm not actually correct, it's interesting. That's Da Vinci's Demons, I'm guessing that's about.
Ah, right, yeah.
He responded with, I'll join the birthday gangbang. Then he responded, Malcolm has a sexy beast. No, sexy beard, sorry. I know I've got a sexy beard. Let me put it close. Oh,
yeah. Beard! Oh, yes, beard!
Oh, look. You're getting excited over it now.
Oh, yeah.
But going back to what you were saying about you going to like Tesco, £3, get out £3. It's amazing because before you realise it, it all builds up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then with my food on top of it, I'm just like, and it comes up as like 40 quid or something. I'm just like, oops.
Let me share something over here. Food, when Donna goes and gets the groceries, it comes to $200 or more just for her, me, and her mum. That's incredibly high. I said to her, I'm going to go back to England and get 20 quid's worth for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's when I hear my friends, that have got families, and they're like, oh, we pay this for a week's shopping, and I'm just like, bloody hell.
My dad, when he buys shopping every week, he pays 118 quid just for him and my nan, and he has food in there from 4 years ago because he never gets to the bottom.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's crazy.
What time is it there currently, Malcolm?
3:08. So we've got 20 minutes.
Okay.
What, before bedtime?
Oh, Jimmy Richards asked Tash.
Yeah.
I can answer this question as well afterwards. Have you played The Last of Us on the PS3?
Yes, I love The Last of Us. However, the ending is awful. That pissed me off so badly. But the rest of the game is amazing, and it deserved the praise it got.
Do you mean the actual ending where it just ends, or are you talking about the last mission?
Well, no, I'm on about essentially. I'm trying to be careful because of spoilers. But basically, when he doesn't, when she doesn't get handed over, kind of thing.
Okay.
And then
Well,
the stupid thing of them wandering around the forest at the end. It's just like, and it was so flat. It was just.
They are making a sequel.
Oh really? I haven't played the DLC of the Left Behind. I haven't played that yet because I haven't had the money to download it. That, and I've not got much space on my PS3 hard drive.
Well, I played The Last of Us with Donna when it came out because Donna likes kind of post-apocalyptic kind of things.
Yeah.
And to me, it is kind of like that, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I highly enjoyed the thing. I hated the bloaters.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I hated the clickers.
Those things were awful. The bloaters.
It just annoyed the hell out of me. They could just kill you instantly, practically.
It was going around that dark building as well. When you go to turn on the generator, and you're running round, and you have to go through several levels, and you've got the clickers chasing you, and then you've got that main bloater going around, and you're expected to kill them all at the same time. It's just.
It just drove me crazy. The ending. We got to the ending, and it was supposed to last 18 hours. The game lasted 6.
Yeah.
When I was really angry because I said to her, "It's supposed to be a long story. It's supposed to take her quite a while," and I finished it in 2 days with her. All right. And on the console, I'm quite a good gamer. I've used to playing for so long, so I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
The PC, I'm not so good on because let's face it, I'd rather use a controller than a mouse. But anyway.
Yeah.
So the ending comes, and I got to admit, I love the fact that he went back.
Yeah.
I love that. Right.
Yeah. I had no issue with that.
That all got to me, and I was shocked when he shot the person when he did that shoot.
Yeah.
And then when they're in the woods, I was just like, "Is that an appropriate ending?"
Yeah, that was the thing that pissed me off. It was kind of like the film The Mist. It had been excellent up to the point, and then it was just like blur. And I was like,
was the Mr. film where he's in the car and he shoots everybody?
yeah.
Because
and then the army turn up at literally 2 seconds after he shot everybody.
Well, get this. When I watched that film when I was a kid, true story, I laughed for hours and kept rewinding because that was one of the most funniest scenes I'd ever seen in a film.
Yeah.
That is one of my favourite comedies of all time, that last scene. I was laughing so hard at that.
But that had been an excellent film up to that point. But The Last of Us, the only thing that annoyed me during the gameplay of The Last of Us was the human element seemed to be more of a threat. There wasn't much threat from the clickers. I didn't feel there was much. They weren't implemented. They weren't a big part of the game, which kind of annoyed me. That we had this atmospheric, it was very atmospheric. I loved all the, the state of the cities and stuff that you went to. And as somebody who stuff like The Walking Dead and that, I just felt like a part of that. I was invested in the characters. I loved the relationship. You knew it was so predictable that he was going to build a similar relationship with her than his daughter, kind of thing, that was going to happen. I knew it was coming, at the end, but the last scene was so flat. I was just like, I just felt cheated out of the hours I'd invested in these characters.
I was hoping that Joel would die.
Yeah.
Right?
He needed to die.
I was hoping he'd die, sacrificing himself like he would have for his daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
But maybe someone else would have took the girl away with them, kind of thing. Because I thought that's what the whole thing was about. It was about redemption.
Yeah. I was expecting him to die to save everybody, to take her, to get her to the place. But then to add in the fact that she had to die for them to get the cure and that, I was just like, oh, for goodness, this is so...
And Alex, I'm not going to read your comment, but I agree completely with you on what you've put. All right?
What did he say?
I'm not going to say it because it just upset James more.
Oh.
No, let me read it. Where was it?
Oh, okay.
So I'm not going to read it. I'm going to let James read it because then, But yeah, The Last of Us, I liked it all the way up to the end.
Yeah. No, that's my view as well.
I love how everybody now is like, oh, let's look into the camera. Let's look, so the comment, what did he put? What did he put?
Yeah, really.
What did he put? No, seriously, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with his answer as well.
But
Malcolm.
Yeah, okay, James. Well, I didn't want to say it because
Yeah.
No point
this
wasting
is going up on
time
YouTube. So.
No point wasting time on it. If someone else has said it. But so The Last of Us I found very disappointing at the end. But the whole thing I loved other than that. And as for the human element, what you got to remember is in a post-apocalyptic world, humans are your worst enemy.
Oh, no, I don't have a problem with that. It wasn't that. I completely agree. And as we've always said, it's survival of the fittest and all that stuff. And a friend and I were talking about The Walking Dead, saying essentially the same. It got to a point where it started being that the human element were more of a threat than the zombies. I don't have a problem with that. It was just... I just felt that they had this fascinating different variation of the zombie thing in The Last of Us, having the clickers and then blinded, and it was an interesting concept that you had to be quiet and stuff like that. Even though it seemed to vary where they would have people talking, and nobody would, the baddies would be right in front of you, and nobody seemed to register that your companion was talking. But it just seemed that they were underused. It just seemed that they had these mutation and they were not in it as much as I was expecting.
Well, I have to be honest with you. I thought that the AI was a bit off.
Oh God, yes. I
thought that Joel's brother was a bit of a useless character. Like it's with you for a few minutes, and then it's, oh, I've got to go back, and you're like, well, you didn't really help then, did you?
No.
You know, and the game was amazing, but it had a lot of flaws. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah, no.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Mad Max game coming out.
Oh, is there a Mad Max game coming out? I didn't know that.
I don't know if it's only on the PS4 though, but it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out because of the film, isn't it?
I've only seen the first Mad Max film, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I haven't seen Thunder.
You don't need to see Thunderdome. That's shit, in my view.
Really?
I hate Thunderdome. Well, there's a bloke in it, a bald bloke, with this thing stuck to his head with a face. Like, oh, look at me, oh. And I'm just like, oh, I hate this movie. 1 and 2, to me, are the two of the best films ever. Number 3, Thunderdome. 2 men enter, 1 man leave. Yeah. 1 DVD, 1 Blu-ray enter, no Blu-ray leave, because, you know what I mean? But, yeah, Disco going now.
Yeah, Disco, yeah.
You know, but I hated number 3. What did you think of the first one?
I liked it. I was one of these late to see it, you know, kind of thing. I saw it when it was on TV, and I just haven't bothered kind of tracking down the DVD, because unfortunately, as I said, there's so many films that I would like to get on DVD, but I just haven't got around to getting them yet. So.
What was that guy's name, the main villain? I can't remember. When it's saying Toes. They like Twinkle Toes.
Twinkle Toes.
I'm sure it was.
I can't remember.
Well,
Have you seen, James? Have you seen Mad Max? James?
sorry? No, I haven't.
Oh.
His name was Toe Cutter.
How was it?
Mad Max 2 to me is the best one. I love Mad Max though. I mean,
You watching porno again?
yeah. One time, true story, I was in a PS3 gaming session on James Bond,
Alright.
and at the same time I was watching porn, right? So one bloke went, turn that fucking thing off, and I went, just let me finish. Yeah. With one hand on the controller, going like this, bang, bang, bang.
See, I don't do online gaming, so...
I used to, but I got tired of all the people calling me the C word. And
Yeah, or the Call of Duty type players that...
well, one time, I got in this group where they wanted to trophy up, and they did the levelling up to get the trophies.
Yeah.
So they decided to turn on me. They didn't want to help me because I had a friend online who made weird Peter Griffin sounded laughs, right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you help me? So they kept saying, we don't want you in here, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, all right. So one morning, there was 4 of them in the group, and I was able to be in the group. And you were allowed to choose whether or not you wanted to help them or be in a complete thing. So I decided to be a complete thing. So I started killing them all. Like going, come on, in the chat. I'd go, come on, you guys are better than this. And I'd pick them off one by one.
Mm.
They'd be like, you bastard.
Well, the problem is it's very difficult being a female gamer on the chat. You know, it's so male orientated, and the second they hear a female voice, I only did it once with the chat thing, and it just they were just really brutal, and it's.
Were they going like this? Were they going like this, Jim? Were they going, get your PS cam on, let's all get in the group.
Yeah, it was.
Let's all get in the PSI gangbang squad.
Yeah. But yeah, they were just. It was just insane. They were really, you know. I don't know what it is. It's just they think that girls can't game, and I had this on, like I say, when I did my Let's Play of the X-Files game, there were people commenting going, "You're not a gamer," and I was like, "I'm sorry, I've been gaming since the original Nintendo Entertainment System. You know, I've been playing since I was like 7." So.
Wow. James, we've got 5 minutes. Just so you know. All right.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to say, James? Because you've been a bit quiet.
Yeah, you've been quiet. Sorry. It's because you don't like games.
I was letting you talk, that was all.
I think sometimes he enjoys listening to the conversation as well.
Yeah. So have you got any new films you're getting, Jay? Are you going to see?
Well, I was going to see Godzilla this week, but I might have to do that week after next now. Because I'm a bit busy with 50 next week on Wednesday.
You've got a lot of bad luck lately when it comes to that Godzilla movie, and you just can't get there.
Yeah.
It's not even out here in Andover yet, so I just checked. It's not out next week, so.
Out over here, but I'll probably wait for the Blu-ray release.
I just can't wait to see, Walter White going trying to beat Godzilla.
Digging Godzilla.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's got hair, so it's easy to miss him.
Andover, where is that? Is that in Hampshire?
Yeah, it's in Hampshire. But I just checked. We've got an Odeon here. It's kind of part of the Asda building, and they haven't got it on. So I don't know when that opens here. So
What's
they
this?
just...
Malcolm ? Gangbang. Do I want to be in a gangbang?
Are you being invited to one?
I don't know.
James singing along.
I've been.
It's the new song by Malcolm. Gangbang.
And there is a song at there. It's a new song. There is a song called "We're Having a Gangbang." We're having a ball.
Yeah, that's an old. Yeah.
That's
Go on, then, Malcolm, sing it.
We're having a gangbang. We're having a ball. Doing you up against the wall. Hold on. We could. Let's have a look.
That's an old one. That's...
Some of the 80s, isn't it?
Yeah. So...
There's a lot of tapping going on there.
Yeah, because I'm finding the song. There it is.
Is it like Spitting Image or something?
Huh?
It's lots of hokey pokey, let's hope so lots of fun. It's for the girls and for the boys, it livens up the night.
You gotta be careful. YouTube might pull this for copyright of songs. Is that Spitting Image? Did Spitting Image do that, or?
Don't know. But it was uploaded on YouTube by someone.
It didn't say.
No. But what was I going to say? The best way, when that song comes on, this is a tip for people who don't know. You have to move your crutch. It's a part of the song.
You have to do the thrusting, yeah.
Yeah, you have to do the thrusting. If you've got someone in the room with you, whether it's your girlfriend, your wife, your mum, your great-grandmother, you just go up against them like that when the song plays. Because that's what the song's all about, doing, oh. But anyway, I guess we better start saying our goodbyes now.
Yeah.
Okay, 24, yeah. Thank you for joining us, Tash, for this episode.
Yeah, glad to be back. Sorry, like I said, I missed her. I've been quite down lately, so this has helped me cheer up. So.
See you again for the birthday bash.
Yes. When is that again?
Thursday night at 9 o'clock.
Right, okay. What, tomorrow or next Thursday?
Next Thursday.
Oh, I was going to say.
Yeah?
Malcolm?
Okay, well, thanks for watching. Thanks for the great comments. And thank you, as always, for watching. And thanks for supporting James. And thanks for understanding certain things. But, I've had planned the last few days. It's always good when you've actually got good friends on YouTube,
Yeah.
So, thanks for that. And thanks for being you guys, because you make the chats awesome. So, yeah.
Yeah, thanks everybody for watching and all the questions and that. So.
Okay. Alrighty, we'll be back with, I think Adam was to join on Saturday, is that right?
Yeah, Adam's doing so.
Adam Saturday, Malcolm, and see you again, Tash, next Thursday.
Yeah. Am I not invited to the Saturday one then?
Because we only have 3 people in the chat.
Ah, right. Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it ends up too many, voices on top of each other.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
Okay. So see you from Saturday, and then see you, Tash, next Thursday.
Yeah. You have a good week.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
guys.
guys, until next time, goodbye and take care.